Have you been holding on too tightly to something that is no longer serving your highest good? I encourage you to release your grip today. When one door closes, another opens. But we must let go of the knob of the closed door before we can open the new one. Trust that God is leading you to bigger and better things, even if you cannot yet see what lies ahead. Life has a way of surprising us. We make our little plans, we envision our future going a certain way, and just when we start to get attached to a particular path, life comes in with a grand scheme that shatters our small dreams into a million pieces. But from the debris emerges something new and beautiful and completely unexpected. The key is accepting that God's vision for our life is infinitely greater than our own. If you feel stuck right now, restricted like your options are limited, have hope. God did not bring you this far to leave you here. Whatever challenge or obstacle you currently face is only temporary. Trust that breakthrough, elevation, increase, and supernatural favor are just around the bend. Loosen your grip on the familiar and be open to receive. There is something sweeter, something better that God wants to bless you with if you make room for it. On the other side of your test is a testimony waiting to be told, but you cannot rush the timing. You cannot force doors open that are meant to stay closed, no matter how hard you try. Stop striving and start trusting. God knows what you stand in need of before you even ask. In due time, those tears of frustration will become tears of joy. Until then, rest. Still your mind from overthinking and fretting. Be patient and know that delays are not denials. When the weight of carrying a problem becomes too heavy for you to bear alone, give it to God fully and let His capable hands take over. He told us we would have troubles in this world, but we do not have to be troubled, for He has overcome. Do not allow adversity to sour your faith when you know God causes all things to work together for your good. Even in the fire, you will not be burned. Even in the storm, you will have perfect peace. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. The greater the struggle means God trusts you to handle a greater reward. See every challenge as an opportunity to develop perseverance and character. Let go of unrealistic expectations, hurt, fear, worry, regret, and anything else making you miserable. God is saying, I have something better if you just believe. When a door closes, do not beg God to open it again. Clearly, it closed for a reason, to protect you from something unhealthy. Redirect you towards something that aligns better with your purpose, or prepare you for new blessings. Trust God's judgment. He sees the full picture while we see only a small part. There are secrets He cannot reveal, insights He cannot disclose. But He expects us to walk by faith, not by sight. As you let go of what once was to make room for what is yet to come, God fills that space with His love, joy, peace, favor, and direction. He may allow pain for a night, but joy comes in the morning. What He ordains is always for our good. Do not fight against His will, but surrender to it and watch miracles unfold. Expect favor, promotion, prosperity, and divine alignment. God never gives up on you, even when you want to give up on yourself. When struggles leave you feeling disqualified or make you question your purpose, remember that you are God's masterpiece, His workmanship created to do good works. You are not defined by mistakes, missteps, or delays. God says you are strong, empowered, and victorious. Celebrate small wins while pursuing major goals. Do not undermine progress because it fails to meet unrealistic timelines. God's timing is flawless even when ours seems delayed or chaotic. What He has spoken will come to pass. Until then, laugh more, complain less, and enjoy the journey of getting there. The destination holds your blessing, but do not miss the beauty of the passage. Stay rooted in faith through the highs and lows. Some seasons are for planting seeds, others are for watering those seeds with tears and patience. One day, the harvest will come if you do not give up. God promises that those who sow in tears will reap with joyful shouts. You may have wept in private, but get ready to celebrate openly. As new doors swing wide open and new opportunities fall in your lap, do not doubt that you are ready and qualified. If God ordained it, He will equip you. Be confident that you have everything you need, including His strength, to see you through. Step forward boldly into the new frontier. As you let go of the old, your hands and heart open to receive so much more. Remember the hope, joy, thrill, and butterflies that come with new beginnings. God is recreating that feeling inside of you right now. You thought your best days were behind you, but God is saying you haven't seen anything yet. By His grace, your tomorrow will put your yesterday to shame. Rejoice that God is breathing new life into dreams, relationships, careers. He specializes in second chances and fresh starts. Stop fighting so hard to hold on to people in situations where you have to beg, chase, and cry to be valued. As you let go, God is connecting you with people who will see your worth and invest in you without reservation. No more scraps and leftovers. No more being hidden in plain sight. God is putting you in rooms with people who have vision, influence, resources, and a readiness to pour into your purpose. Get ready to be seen, celebrated, and elevated. You spend too much time worried about what went wrong yesterday and what could go wrong tomorrow. This robs you of the joy, blessings, and opportunities God has placed right in front of you today. Let go of assumptions, criticisms, and anxiety about the future. Free your mind and open your eyes to see God's goodness all around. This very moment overflows with special treasures if you pay attention. Be here now, not fretting over there then. Stop trying to figure everything out yourself. It is exhausting and ineffective. You only get glimpses while God sees the full picture. You may feel like you are fumbling around in the dark while God has already lit your path. He knows what you need, so ask Him, listen, and follow where He leads. Yield control, get out of your own way, let God guide you step by step. Clarity will come and you will avoid pitfalls. What God has spoken, no person can revoke. Negative words that try to curse what God ordained to bless you will not prosper. People do not determine your destiny. God does. And He says you are victorious, prosperous, healthy, surrounded by love. Let the lies and accusations roll off you like water. God will vindicate you and reveal the truth in due time. Just stay focused on His word. You have been playing small to conform to other people's expectations and limitations. God is saying it is time to break free of all restraints, even those you placed on yourself. Stretch your faith, expand your vision, pursue your wildest dreams without apology or fear. God wants to do something unprecedented and extraordinary through you, something only possible when you step fully into His purpose with boldness. Everything good, right, and perfect is about to converge all at once, like pieces of a puzzle finally fitting together after years separated on your messy table. Suddenly you will look at your life and relationships and see love, health, peace, purpose, and prosperity reflected back. You almost gave up just before the breakthrough came. Thank God you persevered. Stay the course. You are closer than you know. God promises to restore and recompense you for all that was taken, stolen, killed, or destroyed. Just when the enemy thinks he has won, God will turn the tables and use the very thing that was meant to break you to bless you immeasurably. Nothing you walked through was wasted. God used it all for your good, so it could set up his divine comeback in your life. Friend, you have endured much, but your tribulations are turning to triumph. Where there were tears, now comes joy. Where there was lack, now comes abundance. The greater the adversity, the greater God's glory that will be revealed as he vindicates you. You did not come this far on your own. The one who carried you before will carry you through to the amazing finish he wrote for your story. The closed doors, failed attempts, and almosts were God's protection, keeping you from the counterfeit so you could receive the authentic. Nowhere blessings often guide us to our somewhere purpose. Brokenness prepares you to fully receive blessings without becoming spoiled or selfish. Be thankful for what did not work out because God clearly has something extraordinary prepared just for you. You feel stretched too thin, juggling everything, but God is about to bring balance, boundaries, and strategy to simplify your life. The missing pieces to relieve pressure and restore peace are coming together. He will show you what to keep, what to change, what to let go. Take comfort. You were created for greatness, not exhaustion. God is aligning support so you can operate in strength. God wants you to know that you don't have to figure everything out or unravel mysteries that only He understands. You need only to love Him, trust Him, obey Him, and let His plans unfold. He holds eternity in His hands. He alone comprehends how all the pieces connect. The stream of time flows according to His divine will. Simply rest in Him and watch your story beautifully write itself. You are not defined by your past, by sin, or by the words and judgments of others. God says, "You are my precious child. I created you for a unique, wonderful purpose. No one else can fulfill the special plan forged for you alone with such glorious hope. Let go of labels, excuses, and condemnation holding you back. With God, all things are possible. Rather than struggling to change people and situations to fit your own comfort, consider that it is you who must grow bigger in understanding, compassion, and maturity to embrace others and circumstances as they are right now. We cannot force the river of life to move according to our will, but we can surrender the oars, go with the flow, and trust God's sovereign direction. We all go through seasons of pruning and preparation that are less than comfortable, yet absolutely vital for our growth. Stay patient and faithful through the transitions. Let go of fear and frustration. Know that God is using all of it for your good. In time, you will celebrate the fruit it bears, even if the process itself feels painful, confusing, and backwards at moments. Friend, you are not invisible. You are seen, known, recognized, and celebrated both by God and by those whose lives you impact, even without realizing it. Do not minimize your worth or discount that a quiet act of kindness you offered became the answer to someone's secret prayer. Expand your awareness to see God's love and light radiating through you. One chapter of your life is ending, but this is not the end of your story. The next part contains the most exciting adventures. God is glorified through your new trajectories, milestones, and breakthroughs. If something did not work out, trust it is because He is redirecting your steps to new places in your purpose you never imagined possible. Keep following His lead. The things God put on your heart that did not unfold yet were not a lie or a false promise. It was just not the right timing. Take comfort in knowing that what God ordains comes to pass in due season. Until then, keep dreaming, envisioning, preparing. When divine timing intersects human passion, miracles happen. God causes all things to work for good, so never lose hope. The discomfort you feel is growing pains, transition from the old to new. Let go of what no longer fits or serves you. Make room for God to stretch your capacity, expand your vision, deepen your wisdom, elevate your influence. By His strength and grace, He will equip you for all He has called you to walk in. Say yes to the glorious future He wrote for you. You have been playing it safe, shrinking back, stuck in analysis paralysis, because you want guaranteed outcomes. But following God often requires taking a courageous leap of faith without knowing exactly where you will land. The comfort zone limits your potential. Venture beyond the familiar. With God, all things are possible when you operate in radical, reckless trust. Who told you it was too late for a fresh start, revival, and turnaround? With our limited sight, we make short-sighted proclamations. But God operates outside of natural constraints. What seems dead to you is simply dormant to Him, poised for resurrection. Place your faith in the God of miracles, new beginnings, and second chances. You have been running yourself ragged, compulsively worrying, people-pleasing, and pursuing empty things that let you down in the end. God is calling you out of the frenzy into His rest. Silence the busy chatter and cease striving so you can hear His quiet assurance that He adores you as you are. Rediscover who you are and what matters most in stillness with God. In your heart of hearts, you know you were made for more. Not more stuff, but more purpose, passion, impact. If current circumstances seem mundane, unfulfilling, or stuck on repeat, quiet your fear and call on the courage to step into new adventures with God leading the way. Say yes to joyful expectancy. Something incredible awaits. Just turn the page. We cannot possibly fathom in our finite minds the intricate ways God weaves together people, events, timing, and choices to fulfill His purposes. Details that make little sense to you and me are all part of His brilliant design. Rest in this knowing, even when you cannot trace God's hand, you can trust His heart. Keep the faith. All will be revealed at just the right time. Friend, it is time to dream again, to reconnect with that childlike faith and wonder that believes every beautiful, audacious dream can come true. God can accomplish infinitely more than you ask or imagine. Do not settle for less than His best for you. Take back hope, reclaim passion, and dare to imagine the possibilities.